Hello. Today is December 7, 2025. It's a continuation of a sign to all country on earth, which is already complete here. There's totally 15 Queen of Universe regions. I already command also in here to General Austin Scott Miller as a predestined soul, as the top commander of all military on earth. And Canadian Supreme Court Chief Justice Richard Wagner to be the president of the Kingdom of Heaven Court. It's going to be in San Diego. And I also commanded to Lieutenant General Stuart Rich to take over the transition of all the assignment of land to our state in the former country, United States of government, because the United States country no longer exists because it doesn't have a land. They don't have a land to operate business. All the land already assigned to regions. So I command Lieutenant General Stuart Rich to take care of the dismissal of all federal court from the old U.S. government. Dismiss the all the agency that under the old United States government because they don't have a land to do business. I also command to President Luis Abinader to report to me, and to Lieutenant General Carlos Onofre to report to me for sworn in their position, because these are the predestined. So I want to remind everyone that the United States immigration no longer operating because the country no longer exists. So all the immigration case put on hold, suspended until all the region in America land that operate, and then they will take over. Depend on where all the illegal immigrants required to deport ASAP. The Treasury Department have to pay all soldiers, continue to pay all soldiers until the December 31st, 2025. Pay all the transition for the soldier from foreign country back to America and to report to their state or regions, because IRS still collect tax from taxpayer for year 2024. So that is a responsibility that Treasury Department have to pay everyone in full. You have also to pay the bill that the federal government that owe me and owe the Divine Kingdom have to pay me in full within 30 or 60 days at the most. And the tax for beginning year January 1st, 2025 will be paid in year 2026. They're gonna pay to the region. The region become the federal government. In that time, the region have to pay for their region expensive because they pay tax. Again, the income tax for individual, the max is 25%. And the income tax for business, the max is 35%. The United States gasoline, the max for 1 gallon is $2.50. The sales tax of 5% is the max. You cannot charge much, you have to charge less. In the individual and business income tax paid to the regions, that include the pay to God, return to God of what belong to God, 2% of net income that you collect, and you have to return it over to me, to the divine kingdom, quarterly. What else here? I have been, and I need to have the Chief Justice Richard Wagner, General Austin Scott Miller, Lieutenant General Stuart Rich, Lieutenant General Carlo Onofre, and President Abinado to head to San Diego to swear into your office before the Almighty Master of the Universe. I will ministering the sworn in, so you have to show up ASAP, because the high power only can come down after you swear in, which is you enter into the legal contract with the Master of the Universe that you promise you will comply with all creation law. Let's see, what else do I do? I think that's all I have for now, and I will, no, let me speak something. There's only, the Almighty Master asked me to speak to Russian government that you have to withdraw from Ukraine. Return all the land belong to Ukraine before you invade Ukraine. You cannot have any of that. Your country, Russia, land is too large. The Master of the Universe asked me to divide that into region, which is I already did on the document here. I will be posted for all of you to read. That will be the East Russia and the West Russia. That's Russia gonna be divided by 2 regions. China be able to get in one region because not large enough for me to separate into region, because I own the earth and I want to make sure that my land used correctly. You don't own the land. The government, you don't own the land, so you need to back up. Okay? All government leader, you don't create the land. You must back up. Don't even violate, don't fight for land. Not your land, my land. Because I created, my brother, Messiah, and I created. So you cannot invade the land that you are not owning. I don't allow you to do that. I have something for China. You need to return the part of land belong to Vietnam on the top of the ass. You have invaded that part of land and operating under China law. You cannot do that. You have to either get all your people go back to China, or you have to, if they live in there and approved by the Vietnamese government, and they have to be under Vietnamese government law. You cannot apply China law into the land where belong to the Vietnamese. I come from Vietnam, so you need to back it out ASAP. There's no more invade each other country, fight for land, because I own the land. You don't own the land, so stop all that. The Almighty of universe are very clear. He already ordered me. He ordered my divinity forming dozen of violent tornadoes and lightning to strike Washington, D.C. if they refuse to comply. So this is serious. Don't play with the Almighty God. And I'm very concerned that when violent tornado and lightning hit, you don't know when and the time, and gonna be a lot of casualty. That's what I can tell you. So the best for you is just move out of Washington, D.C. Because you're gonna get hurt or killed. That's when I this is the warning that after this it's come. I cannot tell. Before I thought I'd be able to go to Washington, do something, but the Almighty Master have ordered me that prohibit me to travel to Washington for a long time. So, General Miller, it's your responsibility to take care of all the soldiers of all branches from foreign country back to America. The Treasury Department have to pay for all that. And the between among of the regions, you have to work with order to divide the aircraft or whatever owned by the government, owned by the military, airport, army, and navy. You have to divide it. I don't know how, because I don't have everything in front of me, so I cannot tell you. Everything belongs to U.S. Marine. They're gonna take with them because the Master of the Universe already wrapped them to be my soldier. So the U.S. Marine gonna be Queen of the Universe soldier. They will be work in the branches. I already have 24 countries. That will be 25 branches in different regions. So the Marine gonna be in different uniform, and they're gonna work in that office. That's what the Marine for. So I gonna say goodbye now, and don't play with this content of this video and everything on here. Thank you. Goodbye.